Hey there, Pisces, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of September, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Pisces, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday, only to my email list subscribers. You cannot get these readings anywhere else. Okay, Pisces, main energy for your reading is the Empress. Bottom of the deck, you get the Three of Wands. You're waiting, you're anticipating something because you know that the universe is going to deliver it to you, right? You're feeling very confident, very in your power, very good, very stable. I love this. I love this type of energy. The person that you're dealing with can obviously be any sign. The main sign that I'm seeing is Taurus, but they can literally be any sign. In the recent past, you get the Ace of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. It's the Prince of Wands in this deck, but it's the King of Wands. There's a new beginning in love here for you. So whether you're finding a new relationship or whether you're just leveling up an existing one, I really love this, the Ace of Cups. But there's a lot of confusion here because sometimes you're like, oh, yay, new beginning in love, leveling up this connection. Sometimes you also embody the King of Wands energy, which is someone who really likes their freedom. They like doing what they want to do when they want to do it. They don't really like answering to anybody. The King of Wands energy is not really conducive to a relationship. It's quite a difficult energy when it comes to relationships. So at least in the recent past, I see you bouncing back and forth between yay, new beginning in love. No, let me do what I want to do. I don't want to answer to anybody, not even you. In the current situation, you get the Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Swords. There is a bond, a very familiar, very safe, very intense bond that you share with somebody here. Okay? But why is there heartbreak? Why is there heartbreak here? I'm going to have to clarify this because this is a good bond and I don't see an ending. I don't see a separation. So I'm like, why this pain? Why this heartbreak? Is it pain that you're bringing in from past relationships? I don't know. We'll see. In the near future, you get the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. There is balance here between you and your person. But along with this balance also comes a little bit of emotional overload. I'm going to have to see why, because you're essentially showing me the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a very intense, powerful energy, right? Think bonfire, but it's not very consistent. A bonfire constantly has to have wood added to the fire, right? In order for it to stay roaring and hot and bright. That's kind of something in your near future where it's big, it's intense, it's powerful, but then it kind of like dies out a little bit. And then again, big, intense, powerful. So we'll see. The Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups are not really the same energy. So I want to see why you're bouncing back and forth between the two. All right, let's dive in. Let's take a look at the Empress, which is the main energy for your reading. The Empress is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is a brand new, exciting beginning for you. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment showing up here for you in this reading, and it's coming from a divine place. The High Priestess is really your intuition being like, I got you. And you're like, I know you got me. I can feel it, right? I really, really, really love this energy. And again, you get the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You get it here in the current situation. This connection, this bond is very intense. It's very familiar. It's very safe. It's very fun for you. And it also is very emotionally fulfilling as well and exciting. So whatever it is you're doing this month, it definitely seems like new page, new start, yay. Let's take a look at the recent past. We'll see what the Ace of Cups is all about. Ace of Cups is clarified by the Chariot, the Five of Cups, and the Star. You and this person are leveling up this connection, or you're starting a completely new connection. Take it as it resonates, right? But you're moving past a difficult period. You're showing me something happened in the past, which really left a not so great taste in my mouth. There's a lot of regret. There's a lot of woulda, shoulda, coulda. I wish things happened differently. I wish things unfolded differently. I wish this happened. This didn't happen, blah, blah, blah. You're moving past all of that. The universe is just like, come on, let's go. We're not in the past anymore. Let's move into better energies. So whatever difficult period you and this person were experiencing in the past, you're literally moving past that. You're no longer in that difficult energy. And it's not that you're really healing. You're just more so showing me like the past is in the past. I'm not dragging the past into the present. The past is there and I'm literally leaving it in my rearview mirror, driving past it And you feel very good about this. And this is you, Pisces. I don't assign gender to my cards. Let's take a look at the Two of Pentacles in the recent past. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Empress, and the Lovers. Yeah, you're showing me like this is a soul connection. This is a divine connection. This is the person that I want to be with. Remember, you get the Empress here. Not only does this person feel like a soul connection to you, you're also showing me like this is the person for me. This is the person that I want, right? They're all that in a bag of chips. And you keep taking action to make sure that there's no confusion. There's no lack of clarity. There's no doubt. There's no bouncing back and forth between this person, that person. I want this, I want that. You're like, nope, I want you. I want this connection. That's all I want. That's all I'm looking for. And excuse me, all of your action here in the 3D world is reinforcing that. It's literally solidifying that for you. This is in the recent past. Wow. Can't even wait to get to the current situation. Let's clarify the King of Wands in the recent past. King of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Fool, and the Ace of Cups again. Yeah, you and this person are a divine match. You're both so fiery, so sexy, so attractive together. There's so much passion. There's so much excitement. And it's literally like a new beginning. We wiped the slate clean. We started from scratch. This is us leveling this up. We're taking this to the next level. King of Cups again, this is you. Love, love, love. The entire recent past is literally just like, we're moving past the difficult time. We're having this new beginning. We're starting over. Yay, amazing, amazing, amazing. For those of you looking for love or leveling up an existing connection, recent past looks great. Let's dive into the current situation though. Let's take a look at the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Strength. This connection is very deep and it's very intense, almost a little bit too intense. And what I mean by that, it's almost like this connection on some level strips away your sense of independence, strips away who you are. It takes away your autonomy, and that's difficult for you. So this could be something like, oh, you know, you and I were so in love. It's so you can't hang out with that person. You can't talk to that person. I don't want you doing, you know, whatever. I don't want you going to the gym because too many people stare at you, right? Fill in the blank. There is some part of your autonomy, your independence, which you're realizing in the current situation, this connection is kind of crushing it, almost like destroying it. And that's hard for you. You thrive on being autonomous. You thrive on, you know, being independent and doing your own thing and doing what you feel comfortable with. And so this suffocating aspect doesn't really sit well with you. Let's look at the Page of Wands in the current situation. Page of Wands is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. You're still very, very conflicted because you're showing me like, on the one hand, I feel this connection. I feel this commitment. I feel higher levels of commitment with this person. I want that. I want to be with them. On the other hand, there's also this energy of you kind of wanting to have that like freedom, right? You don't want to be suffocated. You want to be able to, like this card shows, Page of Cups, be free to draw on the walls, right? Not literally, of course, but you want to be able to do what you want, how you want it. This isn't even cheating. This is just more so like, I don't want to have to tell you what I'm doing every second of the day. Or I don't want to have to, you know, limit who I hang out with or who I talk to or what I talk about because it makes you uncomfortable, right? And you're showing me like the Six of Swords. I thought we moved past this. I thought that like, you know, we had this like leveling up in the recent past. We had this like new connection. I didn't think that I'd be suffocated and like crushed all over again. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's look at the Three of Swords in the current situation. Three of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Emperor, and the Moon. Yeah, it breaks your heart. It truly does. Because you're like, I care so much about this person and I love them so much, but they literally try to control me. That's how you feel. It's like they literally are trying to be the emperor over me. Like, tell me what to do, tell me how to feel, tell me where to go. And again, you're very, very loving and understanding. And when you're in a connection, Pisces, you really give all of yourself. And so you try to take this in stride. You really try to work with this person. You try to alleviate their fears, their insecurities, whatever this person is coming at you with. But you're showing me like it just hurts and it sucks and it causes you a lot of overthinking because you're like, well, what else can I do to get them to feel safe and comfortable and trust me and not like literally try to strip away my independence. You understand where they're coming from, where it's a place of insecurity and that's why they're acting this way. But you're also showing me like, I understand where you're coming from, but it still doesn't sit right with me. I still don't like how this makes me feel, right? But what you're doing is you're just kind of suppressing it. You're trying to ignore it for the time being because you don't really want to like deal with it. You don't want to look at it. And you're hoping that if you just ignore it long enough, it'll go away and this person will just chill out and be like, okay, I have nothing to worry about. I love Pisces. Pisces loves me. It's all good. Let's take a look at the near future. I want to see the Knight of Wands in the near future. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Four of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. You really are trying to figure out a way to talk to this person and communicate with them about all the things that disappoint you or make you unhappy in the current situation. It really does bum you out that things are the way they are between the two of you. And you're showing me I'm really trying to like figure this out and approach this in like an unassuming way, because you don't want to come off and be like, hey, you know, you're suffocating me. That's not what you're trying to get at. But you want to approach this person and get them to kind of realize where you're coming from and how this makes you feel, and maybe they'll be more comfortable and understanding, and allow you to kind of not feel as controlled or suffocated by them. I feel like you're really approaching this person cautiously. You're really kind of like, you don't want to like, you know, tick them off, or you don't want to like make them go kaboom, because this person is very explosive. I can see that. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles in the near future. Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Cups, the King of Cups, which is you, and the Temperance. I like this. There is balance coming back. Balance. Beautiful balance in this soul connection with this person. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of harmony being restored. So I guess this conversation with them really does help, because the energy is kind of like released. Like, look, it's all purple and pink, which is a very, very positive color in this deck. And you're showing me, yeah, it takes some work. It really does. It takes some work, the Eight of Pentacles. But I'm fine doing the work because this person's working with me and we're both working together to kind of give them what they need and I get what they need so that this connection can keep growing and keep flourishing. I like this. This conversation really, really seems to help and clear up a lot of issues that you two have. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups in the near future. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it seems like on the surface, everything worked out. Bottom of the deck, you get the Seven of Wands again, by the way. On the surface, everything seems to really have worked out. We've resolved it. We've moved past it. But somebody here, and I don't know if this is you, especially not if you're dealing with like an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, this is their energy. They're still guarded. They're still defensive. Like, they're working with you, right? They're trying to be less rigid and strict and difficult like they were in the current situation. But in the near future, they don't fully 100%, like they haven't completely unclenched is what I'm saying, right? This person has a lot of insecurities. And so what they do is they try to like control you, or essentially like tell you what they're comfortable with or not comfortable with, because they're coming from a place of their own insecurities, right? But what you're showing me here in the near future, you're trying to work with them to alleviate these insecurities and make them feel more confident and more comfortable in this connection. And it seems to work. It really does. But this person on a deeper level, just because you guys had a conversation and you kind of assured them and all that, it doesn't take away their insecurities. They're still working with you. You guys have definitely gotten to a better place, but they are still very, very guarded, and they are still at their core very, very insecure. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Pisces. From the universe, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Strength card. It's difficult. It's difficult for you to be able to like have this new beginning with this person and level things up and bring back the fun and passion and excitement. but it's a slow process, and it's literally like a learning process for you. You're figuring out how to work with them. You're figuring out how to make them feel more at ease and more trusting and not be as insecure. And you're showing me it's hard. It's literally hard. Like sometimes it is very difficult to keep this bonfire of love and passion going between us, but you still do it and you still manage to make it work, Pisces. So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.